just have a few other comments. I just want to underscore this gentleman's comments and yours is that these churches with their spires reaching to the heavens really are important landmarks in these row house communities, anchoring the community visually. They're part of the visual history of these neighborhoods, okay? We have Broadsburg, where there are churches of this sort. We have Port Richmond with 3 beautiful churches. And we have Fishtown with St. Laurentius. And very important for the city and all other neighborhoods to retain, to preserve these wonderful, historic 19th century churches. One more remark, maybe a little off the agenda, in regard to the Catholic Church itself. And I want to quote first Abraham Lincoln, who said, "A house divided against itself cannot stand." And I say, a church, and I don't mean specifically this church, but the church, a church divided itself against itself cannot stand. Thank you.
Emily, you okay? Right.
I'm Emily Cooperman. I'm an architectural historian, a landscape historian, and historic preservation consultant, and as many of you know. And I'm here to support the nomination, and I won't reiterate at length what everybody's already said, but I think David's point is very important. Recently, a couple of years ago, I had the opportunity to look at the pattern of distribution of churches that were built in the 1880s and 1890s in the city, particularly in these very rapidly developing areas. And they are such a crucial part of the fabric of the city from that period that I think the term landmark can be sort of banal, be something you just recognize within it's familiar. But in this case, these churches really hold a crucial place within the fabric of the larger fabric of the historic structure of Philadelphia from this period. And I think St. Laurentius is a particularly important example of that, partly because of its strong statement, following up on what AJ said, about the identity and the presence of the Catholic Church in this environment, and of particularly these Polish migrants and their place within the community. And therefore the term landmark becomes something that resonates very deeply. And I also prepared a letter outlining my support, which I don't know if you have in front of you, but I don't know where it ended up. But John has
Sorry,
it,
guys.
which outlines my support for the nomination in greater detail, which I hope will get in your hands.
Yep.